Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the
All right, test, test, test. Okay, looks like everything is working fine. Good evening, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. I see we already have 5 viewers, so yeah. I'm back from my holiday. I had a very nice time. Didn't check my phone a lot, to be honest. Had some other stuff to do. But yeah, we are back now. Today we will do some chest openings most likely, and maybe a quick season update or something like this. And yeah, maybe we will check out some battle reports as well, since there is actual PvP this season. So yeah, I hope you all also had a nice winter break, and that you were able to recharge the batteries a bit. And yeah, I appreciate it. We did get to 200 subscribers now, so that's very cool. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. Actually, when I was gone, I got a lot of messages as well. I've been catching up with them over the last couple of days. So if I haven't answered you yet, then I will answer you soon. Okay, and the Dragonfire is loading now, so everything is good. Yeah, I will be covering a couple of other games. I already have a schedule fixed for next week. So next week on Saturday or on Sunday, we will talk about a different game. And I will have some people on here who have played this different game for a while. I'm not going to spoil just yet what game it is, but essentially it's a game that could be of interest to some people. And yeah, I will have a panel-like discussion with these people. They will tell us their experience in the game, how to start, some tips and tricks, things like this. And I plan to do this for a couple of games because Dragonfire is in the soft launch right now. And unfortunately, I will talk about this a bit more in my next YouTube video, where I will upload 3 positive and 3 negative things about Dragonfire. But just to put it very briefly, there is no new content. Yeah. I've chatted with a person who has been playing this game for 8 months now, and nothing has changed in those 8 months. It's the same dragons, it's the same habits, everything is the same. And to me, this is obviously not great, because first of all, a game like this, like knocking out 1 new dragon every month, should be absolutely standard. Yeah, this is something that if you don't do that, like, you're doing something wrong, right? And I understand this is a soft launch, yeah, I get it. But there is no new content for me to cover, really, right? Like, people are just playing the same armies, the same dragons, the same reigns. They haven't changed any of the campaigns yet, so it's a very slow pace right now. I do hope this changes, but just for me, it means that I will be looking into other games as well, because yeah, like I said, there is only so much I can talk about in Dragonfire right now, right? So we will be doing the tier lists, of course, and chest openings, like I said, and some things like this, but yeah, I mean, there is only so much you can do right now. Okay, so let's start with a quick season overview. We are playing in the south, in case people forgot about this. So we are the southern faction. As you can see, north has pushed down quite far already. We are also fighting against central. So we are currently fighting 4 teams right now. So it's a 1 versus 4. We did not get a second team in our faction after the server merged with another one, which is a little bit unfortunate. Again, this will be something I will talk about in another video, but the current merging system is very, very bad. Yeah, like, if we weren't an organized team, and like if we didn't have players who play the game because they like the community, right? Like, if this is a random team in the south, those players are definitely going to quit this season. Yeah, they're not going to play anymore. And so this will make it very hard for the developers to retain players, right? But anyway, I will talk about this more in the other video. So we are fighting 4 teams right now. We didn't get a faction partner in the server merges, really, which again is unlucky. But we do have a lot of PvP, which is great. We get a lot of reports, we collect a lot of data, right? And it helps us to evaluate once the game launches globally. We can take a look at what armies work well, what strategies work well, how to tile. And there's already a few things that I think we're going to do differently next season as compared to this one. But yeah, so we are fighting a team called TFG, which stands for the Faceless Guild, I believe. We are fighting a team called Heim. I'm not sure what that stands for, but they're called Heim. We're fighting a team called Crown. So Heim and Crown are in Central, and TFG and NWDA, which I also don't remember what it stands for, are in the north. And NWDA and TFG are actually pretty active teams, and they have some big spenders as well, so it's not like we're fighting random people, right? So yeah, there's a lot of PvP. We have a secondary team in our faction called WHTE, but they have like 3 or 4 players who will definitely join us after this season. But of course, this is not like a 50-person warband, right? Or they have like I said, 4 or 5 people, and those 4 or 5 people, credits to them, they've been doing a lot. They're very good, but of course, I mean, yeah, it's not the numbers are not comparable to the other factions. So yeah, so this is the situation. I think before I left, I don't remember exactly, but I think we were fighting in this area with the Northern Kingdom. We uprooted TFG 4 or 5 times. I don't remember it exactly. They were steam rushing down to us, right? We met them somewhere around here. We uprooted them 4 or 5 times, like I said. And then we were also fighting Central at the time. So fighting 1v2 was actually very possible, and we felt good about it. It was a bit more competitive in terms of how many regions can be controlled, right? Yeah, but then those 2 other teams joined, and then obviously, yeah, it becomes difficult, right? And of course, I mean, if those teams join in the north and in Central, and there already was going on, I mean, obviously, you know, we're gonna have to fight them as well. So I mean, that's perfectly fine, and it's not the fault of the players of the other teams. That's just how the merging system acts in this game right now, and how it needs to be improved, right? But yeah, we were fighting them here, uprooted them. We were quite comfortable, and then now we're starting to get pushed back, obviously. I mean, shoutouts to the team. We've really done a lot with the numbers we have available. We're still holding this area right here. We've relocated closer to King's Landing now. There's a very cool island where you can hold hands pretty well, I would say. And this is probably where we can make our last stand before the King's Landing opens, right? I think White has kind of reached the keeps here, like the 4 or 5 people, because Central is also focused more around King's Landing now. Okay, so this is still controlled by Central. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. This is also controlled by Central. Sure. Sunspear. Alright, so they have reached Sunspear. That's nice. Okay. Right. I think Sunspear is actually one of the rewards that the South needs to finish. Yeah, so that's good. Let's see what's going on over here. This is actually my first time logging in a while, by the way. So some of the stuff might be new to me as well. So this is still under central control, okay. I guess Blackhaven is also under central control still. Yep, for sure. They have a castle here as well. Alright. But we did manage to take a couple of these keeps back from them. Because we had lost them some time ago. And it looks like we got a few of them back, so that's good. Yeah, okay. Basically, also something that's important to notice, or to note about the strategy, it doesn't really matter if you control regions, to be honest. Like, of course, the siege will be a little bit harder in regions that are controlled by the enemy, I believe. But in terms of like boosts or anything, like these keeps don't give you anything. Like, it's literally just the color on the map, right? So it's not really like, in my opinion, it's not really that important to focus on controlling a lot of regions, especially if you're outnumbered, right? You need to do the best to make sure that you don't get uprooted around the map, and that you kind of, you know, play for the objectives and focus a bit around King's Landing and around some of those level 4 keeps and level 3 keeps, right? So yeah, I mean, that's also something that we kind of noted this season. And of course, it's the same for the other teams as well. I mean, like controlling a keep like this is basically like meaningless, right? Like there's never gonna be any PvP here. There are no warband boosts, or I mean, the same like for this keep, right? Or for this keep. So at the start of the season, you really have to be very tactical about what you target first. And yeah. Like I said, good experience. So we're fighting for our teams. We're doing the best we can. I think we're doing pretty well. I'm quite happy with the team. We will swap out maybe 3 to 4 players at the end of the season. And the spots are already filled anyway, so that's good. And yeah, we've just been fighting a lot. So there's the situation on our server. I guess you could say we are losing slowly right now. That would be a fair statement. And yeah, if there's anything I missed, you can also write it in the comments. Like I said, I haven't been here for the last 2 weeks, so maybe some of the other or the R leaders have some additional information. But I think that's pretty much what happened. And yeah, so this is the map. We are here right now. Let's take a look at my dragons. What has changed? A bunch of things have changed actually. So so we have a 7-star Cyrex now. I did get a 1000 pull with the daily free opening, which was very cool. I mean, on Cyrex, I rated Cyrex like above average, but not like S tier in my tier list, right? So of course this could have been on a better dragon, but hey, it's a 1000 pull on Cyrex. I'm gonna take it, right? Like 7 stars, that's really good for the amount of money I have spent. I have not spent that much money yet, right? So it's really nice. And I will experiment a bit more with Cyrex in different armies over the course of the season. I already have some ideas where like my army could be a bit better. But yeah, we're not playing Cyrex in the A team right now actually. Then we have a 6-star Caraxes. This was finished up sometime over Christmas, I believe. We got 200 pulls or something like that. So that's very nice. We have him adult now, right? We have the slow and burn chance that still needs to be leveled up with the cores. I want to upgrade this first to the last stage, so I'm not too concerned with this one, but yeah, I mean, it's fine to upgrade, but I think I think this title is just way better, right? Or this habit, so this should be upgraded first. So yeah, so this is pretty good. 6-star Caraxes, 6-star Vega, we already had it. I don't think anything changed here. This habit should be the one that's upgraded first, especially if you fight against stronger players. You need to reduce more damage because otherwise your Vega dies too quickly. Okay, so very simple. I see Holy Boy in the chat. Basically accurate, but recently we are losing ground a lot quicker as our activity drops due to lower morale. Okay, so I did manage to give a pretty decent overview, I would say. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? We have a couple of newer players as well who just joined us during Dragonfire. There's a lot of where there are people in our Discord still who don't have the game yet, so I would say like definitely like 15 to 20 people from our core are still missing, right? Who have decided to wait for the global release. And for the newer people, it's a bit hard, right, to fight at a disadvantage to get to learn the game. But yeah, I mean, this is how most of our seasons are going to look like, I think, because we are always the team that likes to fight against as many people as possible, right? The rewards are not really that important in this game right now. It's nice to have the gold keys, sure, but it's not gonna make like such a big difference. Actually, one of my friends, Boo, he has a very good analysis on how useless gold keys are, so I refer you to him if you think that the rewards are very important. And yeah, I actually agree with him. I looked at the graph or the statistic he made, and it's very true. Like the gold keys are currently not very good. They help the lower spenders in the free-to-plays to finish a couple more stars maybe, but for the people who spend money, it's basically meaningless, right? Like you have to be really lucky to get a 1k pull. I think I had like 50 or 60 gold keys already, and pretty much it was all dog shit, right? So the normal chest, the daily free pull actually gave me more than the gold keys already in this game, which is a bit crazy to think about, but yeah. Crimson is on 5 stars. I think nothing changed here either. So everything the same. Vaeldre is at 7 stars. Sivon is at 7 stars. Sivon, I got a couple of 100 pulls, so we're actually getting closer to 8 stars now, which is very nice. We did max those habits, which was quite easy to do. Yeah, I'm still a fan of Sivon. I think it's a great dragon. Malachite is on 4 stars now. I think he was on 3 stars previously. We also got like 100 pull here. Tashik 7, nothing changed. We're very close to 8. Unfortunately, Tashik has the big power spike at the 10 stars, right? So this is still very, very far away. Resiren is at 5. We got 100 pull yesterday or the day before yesterday with the daily free pull actually. So we got really nice, or we got really lucky with him as well. Or with her. Is this guy? Does it say? It's a woman. Okay, so her. And I will definitely finish her up to 6 stars because this habit is very, very strong, right? So this will be done soon. And then the rest of the dragons is pretty much the same. I'm not using the blue dragons for PvP anyway, so you know, it's not that relevant to look at them too closely. But yeah, we will finish the Resiren today, hopefully, with the chest opening. And with Malachite, I'm honestly happy with the 4 or 5 stars. I don't think this is that important, honestly. Like, I'm okay with not having this dragon at adult and still playing him in my B team, right? So this is just the main habit that he provides, and we do have the recovery dealt habit as well, right? So the next big spike is at 10 stars, which again, it's not that relevant in my opinion until then, and we're not getting there anytime soon, right? So yeah, okay, let's look at some battle reports, I guess. Let's see. I think Impa has been fighting today. Let's see what we can find here. A lot of level 1 tile flipping. We didn't get a hit here. We didn't get a hit here. This was also just tile flipping. Here's a report. Good. So here we have Scatter from TFG. Let's see. We have an advantage fight. Okay, so plus 7%, -7%. That's good. I would say this player is in a similar spending range. Basically, all the dragons have the same stars, right? 6 star, 6 star, 7 star. Same for us. We did very good here. Wow, Caraxes got 10 Infernal Burst procs. That's definitely above average. 4 from Veigar and 7 from Sivon. Okay. Yeah, I mean, nice report. He got 4 on his Caraxes, 4 on the Cyrex, and 3 on the Vaeldra. We were already a little bit hurt as well from some other fight. So I would say this is a pretty good report. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, looks good. Definitely a pretty big resource win there. Okay, let's see. My Vaeldra team, so this is my B team right now. Like I said, I already have ideas how I'm gonna do this differently after today's opening, but it has been doing pretty well, honestly. I'll try to see if I can find some reports against players who spend more money. Obviously here we were already dead, so yeah, that makes sense. This was a very good report for him. Yeah, I mean, this is a good army, right? We have the Veigar, the Sivon. Sivon at 8 stars actually, Veigar at 7 stars, so this is definitely a tough matchup, right? We lost 21k and he lost 13k, so here he definitely beat us on the resource trade. Alright, let's see what else can we find here. I see a question in the chat. If you're free to play and your dragons are all basically 1 or 2 stars, would you prioritize troop affinities first as most skills aren't unlocked yet? Yes. That is what I would do. I think once you hit the 4-star power spike, that's when you start to think about pairing the correct dragons with each other, right? But before 4 stars, I think this is very difficult to do, and in that case, yes, I would definitely make sure that I get the 20% stat boost because, because you're behind on the stats, right? At 1 star or 2 stars. So yes. Okay, I think yesterday, I saw some really, I'll try to find those reports. I saw some really cool reports against a big Kraken from the north. This was 8 hours ago. What happened here? We got stuck on a tile defender, I guess. Oh, someone sent. Okay, interesting. That's not a very meaningful report to look at. What do we have here? This is a one shot. Okay, nothing here. Maybe it was here. Yeah, here we go. So here we are fighting. I think this is arguably the biggest or the second biggest player on the server. He has easily dropped 20 to 30k on the game already, which in my opinion, I would not do that, yeah, regardless of your financial standing, because it is a soft launch, yeah. You don't know what the global release will look like. But okay, this player has spent a lot of money. We have one player who matches him, maybe two. But I think like he is the biggest Kraken. Like our players, they have maybe 8 stars or 9 stars on the golds, and I think this guy is very close to having 10 stars already. So I think this is the biggest player on the server essentially. And so here, I mean, we are fighting with 6 stars and with 7 stars, right? And of course he was hurt, yeah, and we have the advantage. But this is a really good report, yeah. If you can trade against the Krakens like this, as a 6-star player, that's good, right? I remember in the early parts of the season, I lost like my whole army and maybe took out like 20% of his army. So this is already a pretty big improvement. And of course this is because the Caraxes is adult now, right? This makes a big difference. If we look at the procs here, he got 6, I got 7. It's pretty similar, right? 3-3, 7-3. I mean, Vaeldra, of course, he's not gonna proc that often just because the command chance is very low, right? So my Sivon is expected to do more in this fight. And I was actually really happy with this report. I think it's a really good one. And this goes to show that, I mean, a lot of people say this game is entirely pay to win, but I actually don't think so. I think it's like a pretty decent mix, right? Like it will take some time, and I do have 6-star dragons, don't get me wrong. Obviously, if you run into this guy with 1-star or 2-star dragons, you can forget it, right? But I mean, that's where playing smart comes into play, right? Like I would try to not hit this guy when he has a counter on me, obviously, right? Like that's not what you're supposed to do. So I'm actually pretty happy with this report. And I saw another report, I think it was this one. Nope, it was not this one. So this was my Vega team. I saw a report of my B team that made me really happy actually. This one we can look at as well. Not this one, not this one. Where was this one? Yeah. So here I'm fighting with my B team, which needs to be improved still, like I said. But I would say this is also not a bad report. I mean, this is his A team, right? The Caraxes, Cyrex, Vaeldra is his A team. That's what most of the Krakens play as the A team now. And I mean, of course, I lost in terms of the resources, right? We lost like 18k, he lost 13k. But I mean, this is not bad, right? This is a fight where I can say, you know, I take that resource trade, right? Like I accept this. This is a very acceptable report. I mean, my Crimson is 5 stars, right? Not even adult yet. So I think this is pretty good. I was pretty happy with this. I saw this yesterday in my report section, and I was like, yeah, I'll take a look at these reports tomorrow. They look pretty good, right? And the procs are very, very similar, right? There's not really a lot of disparity here. It's a pretty average fight, I would say. Again, the advantage is very important, right? I would try to not hit this guy if I don't have the advantage, obviously. But you can play around. You can play around this. And now I noticed that Impala changed the troops here as well, so they had ranged here now for the counter, right? You can switch your troops to make sure that you have an advantage in some of these fights. Okay, thanks for the answer, new player. My server is just starting stage 8. What should I be doing to prepare for the reset? I would say you should just focus on finishing all of the quests, right? There are some There are some quests here. I don't know if it looks the same for you. I don't know if this is different from server to server, but you should make sure that you finish all of this and collect your rewards, right? The chapter quests. That's what's really important in the first season, because even if you don't spend money, especially if you don't spend money, that gives you the possibility to at least unlock all of the dragons, right? Which is very important because there are very few dragons in this game right now. So if you play actively, you will run out of stamina every day, right? So this is important. And yeah, like I said, you will finish these rewards anyway, but this is something you should pay attention to, and it will help you to unlock all of the dragons as a free-to-play. Yeah, I wanted to look at the one report where I lost against the TFG player. I didn't see it. Where was this one? I think it was also like 10 hours ago, right? Or 15 hours ago or something like that. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I mean, here we can also look, if I fight against players who have spent less money than me, the army is also working very well, right? Obviously. Yeah, same here. This guy's a 6-star Venator and a 1-star Cyrex. This is also very interesting. He either got a 1k pull or he got very unlucky with the rest of his openings, because this is something you should never do. Like if you play with 6-star and 5-star dragons, it's better to put like a purple 5 or 6-star here, right? Like 1-star is definitely not enough. In most of the fights against equal people you're going to do. But again, maybe he's like free to play and got 2 lucky 1k pulls or something, I'm not sure. This could be possible. Okay, here we lost against Aramax de Valier. Here we see the importance of the counter, right? So this player, I mean, he's also spent more money than me. He has a 8-star Vega, I have 6-star Vega, 7-star Venator, 6-star Malachite. This is pretty beefy guy, I would say, right? And of course the advantage helps him as well, but honestly, like considering the spending difference, it's okay. I mean, I lost 19k, right? He lost 14k. I mean, it seems fine, no? He won in terms of the resources, but those are reports. I think I'm willing to take those. And it gets him stuck in a draw, and maybe a weaker player can finish up, right? So that's how you have to think in this game. We got 7 Infernal Bursts. Now, some people might say, yeah, you got lucky here because Caraxes procced 7 times. But actually, in the reports I showed you, like most of the times my Caraxes procs like 6 to 7 times, and this is because of my Sivan, right? Like my Sivan has the habit upgraded, which is very important, and the 6-7 is perfectly standard for me. Like I don't have many reports where my Caraxes sleeps, so I would say this is pretty normal. And yeah, Sivan usually procs like 8 to 9 times, so we got a little bit unlucky here, I guess. But it's not bad, it's okay. Like I said, this player has definitely spent more money than me, so I'm satisfied with this report. Okay, this is the roasted report I already showed. Let's see if we can look at some other stuff. Yeah, here I was, when you're not full, you're obviously losing this game, right? Atzel said 6-7. Yeah, ha 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 ha. So funny. Don't say that. It's not funny, Atzel. But yes, 6-7. Okay, here we fought Griffey, so we were not full. One thing to note about this game, especially if you start as a new player and you come from Rise to War, whatever, don't take consecutive fights. Like no one can do that unless you have 10-star dragons, because you're gonna do really bad, right? And this is because like I don't know exactly how it works, but when you start with like half an army, you're dead after like 2-3 rounds. It's a bit weird, but they will have to release like better report viewing skills or abilities so that I can take a look at what actually happens. But this is something I really noticed in this game. Like if you are at half HP or whatever, don't take fights, even against weak players. Like it's very bad. Yeah. Here we had the full Viedra team against Griffey. Looks good to me. Again, it's my B team. This is likely his A team, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a solid report, I would say. He hit us again. That's a really solid report because we were already at almost at half, right? A bit more than half. this B team has been doing really well. Like it's a B team, right? Like I think this is really really impressive. And of course the Cyrex carries this a bit at the 7 stars, which is why I have some ideas to put Cyrex in my A team and swap some things around. But yeah, I mean we're fighting every day, so right now I'm just gonna stick to what I have, and then for next season we will reshuffle. These are just tiles. Let's see if I can find something else. This is also just a tile. This is a 10 tile for reference. Very clean, right? Looks very good. We see, because the tile dies, it's only 5 procs here, obviously, and only 4 here. But you can see 10k damage. I mean, that's insane, right? Like 4 procs, 10k damage. Ridiculous. Okay, here we were already dead. Yes, this is another good fight. So this guy, I think this guy is a bit more on the free-to-play low spender side then. I think this was the person we saw in the report before. That's fair enough then. Okay. 9k on my Caraxes. We only got 4 procs here, so 1 proc on Sivon, that's insane, honestly. I've never seen this before. Like, this is the worst RNG you could ever have, I guess. Yeah. But we still, I mean, this was, yeah, I mean, it's a spanning difference, so not that interesting to look at. This was a tile, okay. Here we got Cook, to be fair. This guy has a nice army. I remember him from before Christmas. And he also has spent more money than me, because this is, I'm not sure, but he has multiple armies with adult gold dragons, for sure. I do remember that, so tough matchup here. And he also had the advantage, so yeah. Just everything working against me in this fight. Here we were not full. He has the advantage again, right? Yeah. I mean, 7-star Vega against 6-star Vega, big difference. 6-star Malachite, 7-star Sivon, big difference, right? So this will always be quite a tough matchup. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, here's an 11 tile with the B team. Also looks very nice. Yeah, you can see the Cyrex does a lot of damage. I think that's the main thing to note here. 7-star Cyrex is pretty good. And this is the tile we looked at before already. So yeah, those are your battle reports for the week. You can take a look at them later as well. I showed a couple of losses and a couple of wins so that no one can complain. And I think we will go to the chest opening now. We do want the Risarian at adult, like I said. And we are very close. And maybe a couple of drops on Malachite would be nice as well. Then I can shift my armies around and get slightly better results. So let us do that. I'm just gonna click here. There's been flipping of level 1 tiles right now. I will also reinforce my army here quickly. That's good. Sure. And in terms of the buildings, maybe I will show the buildings quickly. They're also going forward very well. We have Archer finished at 1, and Archer 2 defense is finished. Archer 2 attack is almost finished. I will finish this tomorrow most likely. And then we will go into the more advanced Dragon Care buildings, right? I can do a few upgrades here. These are actually not that expensive, but I will finish the Archer stuff first. I think it's the correct thing to do. So these are the buildings. I will just quickly talk about this as well, because I still see like everyone doing this wrong. The order is as follows. You prioritize Dragon's army first. Then you go into... This is for PvP, by the way, yeah, for PvP. Dragon's army first. Then you go into your main army troop type, which in my case are the archers, right? So archer attack, archer defense. You maximize this next. Third, you maximize the Dragon Care stuff here. and then you are as strong as you can be in the PvP. It takes a while, so it's important to do this correctly. A lot of the enemies we fight against don't do this correctly, so we have an advantage in some of the fights because of that. I think some of my teammates also did it wrong, so it's definitely important to point this out again. And this is very important, like I said. Early PvP, this is carrying fights, because if we look here, for example, right, if we take a more detailed look, this archer defense reduces your damage by 12%. That's a lot in this game, yeah. And if you add this together with the archer defense 1, you have 16%, right? And the same for the attack, obviously. So this plays a big role in the fights. Do this correctly, it's very important. Okay, let's do the opening now. So we have, like I said, Rhysarion is the one I want to finish, and then we'll see what's left. I do think the normal chest is better, by the way, but just because I want Rhysarion and Malachite, we'll just open a couple here and see if we can get lucky. We are at 24 out of 250 and 41 out of 130, so the Rhysarion, I mean, obviously, we will finish the Rhysarion, right? Even if we have the worst luck possible. Okay, we got a Shadowsong 100 pull. Interesting. That puts it to 7 stars. And we got 5 on the Malachite. Okay. Yeah, it's a good start. That is not a bad start at all. This is a blue dragon, so that was rather meaningless. See if we can get a couple more 100 pulls. This was also mostly blue. Okay. The blue dragons, the only use is like you get them to 10 stars and then you trade their tokens in the market, right? So that's the only use of the blue dragons, unless you're fighting against 1-star players, but that's not a good baseline. You know what? I will let it open slowly so that we can savor the moment. I got a 1k pull on a blue dragon. Interesting. 10 Malachite, that's not bad. 10 on Rhysarion, also not bad. And 1k on a blue dragon. I'll take it. See what we get here. 1 on Sivon, okay. 10 on Rhysarion, very nice. My Thunderstrike is now at 8 stars, okay. 5 on Veigar, 5 on Velar. Okay, yeah, not bad. A couple of golds here and there. Let's keep it going. I think there was a big gold candle here, if I'm not mistaken. So this should be a good one. I never look at the candles, to be honest. Oh my god! We got another Cyrex pull! I can't believe it! Oh, that's great! Oh my god, okay. That is pretty ridiculous. 1k on Cyrex, and we got the new habit. At the start of combat, increase your intelligence and initiative by 20% until the end of combat. Okay. That's a pretty good pull. I'll take it, right? 1k pull on Cyrex. That's sick, honestly. Honestly, like, for the amount of money I've spent, 8-star dragon already, gold in the 2nd season, that's crazy, man. We got really lucky. I have to screenshot this. Quickly. Thanks, Atzel. Thanks, Atzel, yes. And Holy said crazy as well. Yeah, pretty ridiculous. It's also funny that it's 2 times on the same dragon, no? That's, I would call that an interesting coincidence, at the very least. But yeah, fantastic. My screenshot button is not working for whatever reason. Alright, I have to press this button. There we go. Okay, so 8 stars on the Cyrex. Yeah, now I will definitely change the army. Sivon, Caraxes, Cyrex might be insane with those stars. Yes. That's one of the armies I will think about. And the other one is Malachite, Rhysarion, and Veigar together. Right? Because in that case, the Veigar recovery boost benefits the Malachite as well. There's some things you can play around with. So if the season gets a little bit more quiet, I will try to test some of these things, but that's a really cool pull. I'm very happy with that. Okay, let's keep going. So, Rhysarion is not adult yet. I think here I did not see a crazy pull. 10 on Vega, very nice. 10 on Rhysarion, very nice. We're getting closer. By the way, just to point this out, the 1k pulls on the other dragons you get in this chest don't impact the guaranteed drops. Yeah? This is very important to note, because some people don't understand this. Because, like, most people say the event chests are really bad, and I don't necessarily disagree, but if you get like a 1k pull like on Cyrex in a Malachite chest, it's really good, because it means it doesn't take away from the guaranteed drop, right? In the Hatchery Reserve, it does take away. So this is something to note, right? So let's keep going. Okay, so this is already a very nice opening. I'm already satisfied. And now we finish up the Rhysarion, and then we're pretty much done, I think, for this season at least. 5 on Rhysarion, very nice. Good. Let's keep it going. Okay, I think here is another purple 100 pull. This could be the Rhysarion one, then we are finished. Yes, beautiful. So Rhysarion is at 6 stars now, which is exactly what I wanted. The question is now, do I just run out until I get this chest, until I get the guaranteed Malachite pull? We're on 114 out of 250. How much gold would... This is still quite a way to go, I think, right? Can someone do the maths quickly? Is this worth it? It might not even be worth it, to be honest. Okay, so 8-star Cyrex now. So he has to go in the A-team now, for sure. This is just like such a stat difference already. Like, ridiculous. Okay, and the Rhysarion, we have him at 6 stars. So the Sivon stuff is finished, which means I can put my remaining purple cores into this title, which I'm going to do. So there we go. So this is the thing I will max next. I can keep going, to be honest, but I think we'll just leave it as it is for now. And yeah, this is very good, and then this I don't like that much. This I also like a lot. So this will be the... Actually, this will be the second one I do, I think. First, second, and then this will be the third. Yeah. Yeah, very cool. So we need a couple more cores, which means we will sweep a bit. I also didn't buy the core packs yet, so I can grab these if I want to. The purple ones, at least. We will see. But this is a really big win, and now we are faster than the people who don't have Cyrex at 8 stars, which does play a difference, right? This does play a difference. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna keep going until we get the guaranteed Malachite pull. I think it's fine. This chest was good to me, so why not? 5 on Malachite, very nice. Actually, wait, let me calculate this quickly. I don't want to make a mistake. So this is 1,200 gold for 10 openings. We need 126 more. Let's see quickly. 6. Go. Okay. I could get there. And I think, okay, so we're gonna try to get there. That's fine. Long live the queen and her Cyrex. You'd be the queen, by the way. You know, Atzel, this is punishment because I removed Cyrex from the top meta spot and put him like above average. This is the punishment, you know. But to be honest, I mean, I don't think Cyrex is that bad. Like I said, I think he's very, very above average for sure. It's just that you have to structure the army a little bit around it, right? That's the key thing. Okay, nice. We're getting Malachite pulls, very good. I think we might be able to finish up Daimoros as well. He should be almost done, I think. Beautiful. Let's see what we get here. Dev's talking to you through mega pulls. Yeah, exactly. I criticize the game and suddenly I get another 1k pull. That's my second 1k pull this season, by the way. That's crazy. On the same dragon. Like, how does that happen? If you calculate the chances of this happening, like, it's ridiculous, no? Absolutely crazy. Okay, we got a Castspire pull here. Sure. Let's keep it going. 2 golds here. Nice. So this will be hopefully another Malachite. I think 5 stars for Malachite is good. Like, I'm happy with that. A Sea Smoke. A Cyrex. The Daimoros is done now as well. Beautiful. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. This is also a good power spike. I'm not playing Daimoros really right now, but I can look at this as well. It's actually not terrible with the Vega army because he has the physical damage in his skill too, right? So yeah, I mean, pretty good, yeah. And then I think for the rest of the season I will just open the daily free stuff, right? And the 50 and the 900. That's a reasonable plan. Okay, like I said, with Tashix I'm not too concerned about the 8 stars because you need 10 stars on Tashix, yeah. It is what it is. Okay. Let's see what we get here. A lot of blue garbage. Vela, ugh. I don't like Vela. I don't think it's a good dragon. But I mean, for the siege and stuff, it's nice to have extra stars, so I'll take it. Okay, now if we go back, yeah, we are getting closer. We're getting closer. It would be nice to get it. Okay, this was just garbage. I will skip. It would be nice to get it before the 250, but I already got the 1k pull. Like, I can't complain, you know. I'll take it. Nice. Nice, another 5 on Malachite, beautiful. I think I need, actually the 100 will not finish it up to 5 stars, but I will be close. We will finish it up with the normal chest over the course of the season. I got a big pull here, let's see what it is. Elite drop on Rhysarion, nice. That I will take very happily. And elite drop on Malachite, beautiful. Okay, that means it's done, and we did it before the 250 pulls. So I get to save a lot of gold. And you see, now it resets, right? If you pull the dragon that's in the chest before the 250, it obviously resets, right? And the same for the Rhysarion. Very nice. Okay. So that's yeah, we suffer from success right now. I need 60 more on the Malachite to finish it up for the 5 stars, but we will get this over the course of the season. That's perfectly fine. No need to put more into this chest. This chest has been very good to us. So the first thing I'm going to try is yeah, the first thing I'm going to try, this is something that I think no one has tried it before like this, is Veigar in the middle, and then either Cyrex or Sivon on the left, and Cyrex or Sivon on the right. The reason for this is that you stack the proc activation chances of these two guys, right? So here we have an 8% chance to increase, and Sivon has a 6% chance to increase. So basically this means you also play dragon, so you have pretty high habit 2% chance of activation, right? So you play these three together with ranged units. The Vega boosts the Cyrex in the left. The right lane would be dead in this case, obviously, because Sivon and Cyrex do tactical and fire damage. But I want to try this just to see how it goes. I think this is like maybe the strongest team I can make right now, depending on how much damage the Cyrex does. I think I would put Cyrex in the left lane in this case because of the tactical damage boost from Vega, right? I think this is going to hit harder than the Sivon tactical damage. But this is something I will have to test, right? So one of these will be in the left and Vega will be in the center. That's the first option. And then the other army I would play is Malachite in the center, Caraxes in the left lane, and Risarion, where is it here? Risarion in the right lane. Those are two really good armies. They definitely are better than what I'm playing right now. So, yeah. Then the other option is what Holy Boy said. So Holy said I should play Caraxes in the center, Cyrex on the left, and Sivon on the right, I believe, right? Or Sivon on the left and Cyrex on the right. Does this matter actually? What does this do again? The Caraxes lead. Increase strength and initiative by 20 of the ally deployed in the right flank. So I will play Cyrex in the right flank in this case. Caraxes center, Cyrex right, Sivon left. I think this would be a pretty good army. My only concern here is that it's relatively squishy, yeah, because you don't have a taunt, you don't have damage reduction, you just have high initiative, so you hope to hit first. And you have a lot of damage because Caraxes will be constantly proccing, essentially, right? Because of these two command activation probability increases. So that's something I want to try. And then in this case, the second army would be, or the first army would be much stronger because it would be Vega, Malachite, and Risarion. Risarion does physical damage as well, so he would benefit from Vega's second habit, right? Vega would also boost the recovery of the Malachite in the left lane. Vega would boost the tactical damage of the Malachite in the left lane. I mean, this is a really annoying army to face, right, essentially. And I will play this army with shield bearers, I think, right? Shield bearers, Malachite has shield bearers, yeah, and then Risarion is just the leftover. Risarion also has the shield bearers, yeah, so this would work very well, actually. So those are the two army options that I'm currently considering. I think both of these are very good. And like I said, once the season calms down a bit, once the season calms down a bit, I will try a few different armies, right? So yeah. Okay, so we can reinforce. Actually, where's my my Cyrex is here? No, can we reinforce after the 8-star now, or does the troop size not increase at 8 stars? I actually thought it does. Oh, it's at 9 stars, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, so this will also be a bit of a pickle now, what I do with my gold cores, because obviously I don't mind this title. Like, I think it's decent, right? You get a little bit of recovery, you get the 8% at maximum. Like, this is not bad, but yeah, I don't know. I will have to think about this a bit. The recovery is also enhanced by initiative, so obviously this goes hand in hand, right? I think I outlined this already in the tier list. This is also good, right? You basically make sure that your army hits first, and you have a higher activation chance. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I will talk with some people as well. There are like a few players like Melis and Boo and some of the others who have played this game longer. Maybe I will ask them about some things as well. But the two armies I listed, I think those are the best things I can do. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Once I have the Risarion third habit maximized, and once the Malachite is at 5 stars, I think I'm feeling really, really good about both of these teams. Regardless of whether we go with the squishier option or with the safer option, right? So yeah, this was a really good opening. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. We also talked about the season a bit. We showed some reports. This is pretty much what I can do in the game right now. I will upload a couple of videos outlining the problems and the advantages of this game. Because a lot of players have asked me, should I pick this game up? Is it worth playing? Right? And you know, things like this. So yeah, I will upload like more of a feedback video for the developers, I guess. We will keep it professional, no hating or anything, but I think it's very important that we like outline the problems that this game has right now, so that once the global launches, those problems are fixed, right? If those problems are not fixed like over the next 8 months or whatever, it's not great, right? Like, I mean, it is a soft launch, yes, but there's a lot of players playing the soft launch, there's a lot of players spending money, there's people asking me, should I download this soft launch? Yeah, and I can only tell them the positives and the negatives of this game right now, and I can't say everything is perfect, because that's not true, right? Everything is definitely not perfect. But it is a good game, and it has a lot of potential. And I think this game, if a couple of things are fixed, this game can be really successful, yeah? So hopefully we can kind of make the developers aware of what is needed before the game launches globally. The issue with the Sivon Vega Cyrex army is that Vega will almost always get the activation chance increase from Cyrex because she taunts and will tend to be lower on troops. Yes, I agree with this. And yeah, this is kind of... I mean, the thing is, like, the Cyrex only gives you 4% at the... if you don't upgrade the habit, right? So it's not like a gigantic deal, I guess. But once you upgrade this habit, it becomes more relevant, yeah. I think I'm gonna try the 2 armies that you said, Holy, or the one you said, and then the one that I would make with the rest of my dragons. I think this would be pretty good, because then I feel really confident about the Vega army as well, right? Like, Vega with Malachite and Risarion is crazy, right? It's a really, really strong army, and you basically like don't die. You can tank anyone. You lose very little troops in PvE as well, which is a big consideration at the start of the season. And then I have the Caraxes, Cyrex, and Sivon. Yeah, I'll be very curious to see how that will work out actually. With how are we playing this, guys? Then with ranged? No, yeah, we're playing this with ranged. This is also interesting because do I play this with? No, I will play this with. Will I play this with ranged here? I think I would play this with ranged still. I mean, my Caraxes currently is also not playing spears, right? So I don't think it's such a big deal. He is the main damage dealer in that army, of course, but the Cyrex at 8 stars with the range is just a little bit better, I think. Yeah, I just stick with ranged here, I think. I stick with the ranged here, yeah. So we will try this, yeah, for sure. At some point. Unfortunately, I didn't say this at the start, I forgot to say it. I'm very busy over the next couple of weeks, sadly. Not because of anything like problematic, it's just I have some high pressure commitments at work where I really want to do the best of my ability, right? Or where I want to deliver the best of my ability. And so over the next couple of weeks I will be quite busy, but I will have time here and there to test some things, and for sure we will keep up the weekly streams as well. Yes, to counter meta to Archer. Yeah, exactly. This is actually, it's interesting because they are all playing the spears with Caraxes, right? So it's a cool idea. Dragon defense, is it for troops as well? So this is Atzel. I cannot answer this question. I have no idea what these upgrades actually do. Like, we don't know. Yeah, because okay. So the thing is this. First of all, there is something called archer attack, right? So the question is, how much damage do archers do? Or is this for the dragons that play archers where it boosts the dragon damage? Because I don't think so. I think upgrading this title is boosting your troop, and that the troops do do attacks that we can't see in the report, yeah? Because otherwise this doesn't make sense. Like why would you split up the troop stuff here, right? And then refer to dragon care. If this affected the dragons, it should be in this tab, right? Not in the middle tab. So this is one of the things, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, we cannot see these attacks in the normal report, but senseless, yes. Either the layout is wrong, or yeah, there's something missing in the report. I have no idea. But this is the first problem. Second problem, if we look at what you said. So you said about the dragon defense, right? If this is like in LOTR, where commander defense was absolutely useless, this doesn't do anything, right? But if this is protecting the troops as well, it's pretty good. So we don't know. I have no idea. I can say, like, from eyeing the reports, if I upgrade this, my reports usually become a lot better. Yeah. So my guess is it affects the troops as well. But this is in no way stated here. Yeah. If you read just this description would just say your warrior dragon takes less damage, which in my opinion is useless. Yeah. I don't know. But this is something. Yeah, I don't think anyone can answer this question at this stage. Yeah. It's in the dragon care tab, so who the fuck knows, right? I can just say last season when I upgraded this, I lost less troops, essentially. Troops do not deal extra damage. It seems to me that troop count is just dragon HP, basically. Dragons are only ones dealing and taking damage. It could be like this as well, yes. But what I don't understand, like, if I upgrade if you say this wholly, I agree with you, this makes a lot of sense. But then why do we have archer attack? Like, what does this do? You know? Like, this means it increases the damage of the dragons that have archers as troops. Okay, but then why is this not in the dragon care tab if it affects the dragon? You know? Like, this is something I don't know. It's probably like you said, but to me this layout doesn't make sense. Like, I always think, like, very analytically. I analyze, like, everything, and my brain is not happy with this layout. Like, yeah. It's like, I guess it's like in LOTR 1.0, where you had, like, these upgrades or these troop things that scaled with your commanders, or the commanders scaled with the troops, right? But it's not very clear to me. It's very hard to, like, if we look at the report here, it's also very hard to see what is happening, right? Because the reports are obviously, like, not in a great state yet. Okay, this is fine. The preparations are actually not terrible. You can only see the dragons attacking here, obviously. So yeah, I guess the troops are not attacking, right? But it just doesn't make sense to me that they split it this way, and yeah. I don't know what to say about this. For me, it just doesn't make sense. But you're most likely right. That's how it works. So yeah. So the question that Atzel asked was, if he increases the warrior defense, will his troops take less damage, right? And I cannot answer this question. I have no idea. Because here it literally just said your warrior dragon's defenses. Yeah, what the fuck does that mean? Does that mean, like, you know, the dragon takes less damage and the troops still die? Because, like, what? Yeah. Armies must be dragon plus troop. Yeah, this is what I'm also thinking, but it clearly does. It doesn't really seem to be the case, no? It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Oh yeah, I actually wanted to check if they fixed the Civen reports. I couldn't open the Sivan reports for like 2 months or something. Like I can't even see what is happening in the report, literally. This is Tile Defender, this is not my army. This is my army. Oh, this is another good report against Mahatha. We fought with 3/4 of the army and beat him pretty comfortably. Not bad. Anyway, if I click on details here, they still didn't fix it. Are you kidding me, bro? My god. This bug, it was reported like 4 months ago. Like, I'm not kidding. Okay, maybe it was 3 months. It still doesn't work. I click on details and nothing is happening. That's crazy, man. That's like, yeah, this, not good, not good. And of course it works for the armies that don't have Sivan. As we saw before, right? Wait, no, it might be stuck in a loop. But I did open the Malachite report before. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This is something that needs to be fixed really quickly because it's really hard to see what is happening if I can't look into the report. Yeah. And I mean, I am going to play Sivan in my air army because I think he's like one of the best dragons, right? Without a doubt. So in short, Atzel, my advice is I would still upgrade this because I think it affects the troops as well. Because otherwise this wouldn't make any sense at all. Like if this, yeah, I think like if you upgrade this, your troops take less damage, essentially. That would be my understanding. But as I said, this layout doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I think they need to rework a lot of stuff here. The descriptions are also not very good because if it's like Holy Set, then why do we have something called Archer Attack? Then it should just be like the damage of the dragon increases, right? This is completely, you can skip this and just put like something here that improves the damage of the dragon, right? I mean, I get it, the different troop types, yeah. They had to nerf Sivan somehow. Yeah, this is just annoying, man. Like, this, my friend, if I send my friend, like, this problem, he's a coder, he fixes this in like 1 week, tops, 1 week. If you have like 4 or 5 developers working on this game, it should be done in a couple of days. This is not a crazy bug to fix, yeah. It's the activation chance is obviously interfering with something they have in the report, and that's why you can't look at it, but like this has to be fixed. Like, come on, this was in our first reign. This was already a problem. Like, how? This is a big title. This is a Warner Bros. Game. You can't tell me they have like an intern working on this stuff. They have definitely like 10 developers here, no? Maybe more. Like, I don't understand what are they working on if they don't fix these things. Because there has been no new content, yeah? There are no new dragons, so... What's happening? Like... This is like giving me bad 2.0 LOTR vibes again, which was a disaster, right? Like... I don't know. I don't want to be too critical, like I said, and... I will upload 3. I think this game is very good. I will upload 3 positives about this game as well. But some of these things, like, I just don't understand why decisions are being made to. What did they do recently? They made the PvE tiles stronger. Who the fuck asked for that? Like, are you kidding me? You don't have to spend resources to make PvE tiles stronger. Do the stuff that the people want you to do. Yeah, it's not rocket science. You literally have a recommendation section in the Discord where a lot of really experienced players, some of which have worked on other mobile games, post information on what to do better and have done so for like the last 4 months. Like, just look there and do what people tell you to do there. Then this game will be really successful, I guarantee it. But if you keep doing stuff that no one cares about and the problems are not fixed, people are gonna stop playing. Yeah, it's as simple as that. It's really not rocket science. Like, it fascinates me that like gaming studios don't seem to understand this. It's really fascinating. Like, I don't understand it. They have the people doing the work for them. Like, it's crazy. But okay, whatever. This was a bit of a rant. Shouldn't have ranted, but this is just frustrating because, yeah, whatever. I have worked on other mobile games before, and I have played a lot of other mobile games, and for some reason it's always the same pattern. Like, it starts good, the developers are responsive to some things, and then it just stops, like for 7 or 8 months. It was actually a display bug fix. When clicking on tiles, it would show 21k for level 11, for example, but then you report it would be almost 25k troops. Aha, okay. So that's not. So they didn't even change anything there. It was just a display thingy. Okay, so basically they didn't do anything in the last 4 months, essentially. Like, that's what it boils down to, in my opinion. The cores, I don't count them. I already explained this. The cores are something that they had it ready at the get-go. Yeah, this is something that has to be a part of a game like this. This is like average standard, right? This is not new content. This is, of course, this has to be part of the game, because otherwise, like, how are you gonna progress, right? But yeah, like I said, last few weeks haven't been good. I hope it gets better. We will see. I do have hopes for this game, and I really wanted to succeed, but they have to do stuff. They have to start doing stuff. It's not enough. Yeah, it's just not enough. If I compare this to some of the other games that I've looked at recently, they have one new commander every week, for example. Yeah, in soft launch, by the way, in soft launch, not in the global release. And Melis has told me this game had no new dragons for 8 months. Not good. Not good. Okay, maybe we can grab a couple of PvP fights before we quit. To end this video on a positive note. Let's see where. Okay, let's just check where they've been flipping the tiles. Actually, that's easiest. Okay, so they did take my ruin. Sure. Or maybe it was another person's ruin. I don't remember. So this is 3 minute and 58 second march. Okay. Let's see who is on here. We have Tanit. Okay, these are some pretty low level players, so they will just be flipping some tiles. What do we have here? Tanit, yeah, these are just tile flippers, okay. So I'm not gonna march here, because obviously they will very likely bounce me. This guy I don't know, Prochon. I can check if he's awake, I guess. Right? I mean, let's see if he moves. Yeah, I mean, why not? If he bounces me, it's fine. Whatever. Let's just see how this goes. And apart from this, are we Holy, you're in the chat. Are we fighting anywhere? Do I need to be somewhere? Is there anything happening right now? I haven't really. Are there any instructions? Let's see. They are trying to relocate here now. Okay, let's see where this is. Okay, so they are relocating closer to King's Landing. Yes, that makes sense. Boo. This is south of King's Landing. Aha, okay, so we are trying to get here as well. Okay. I think I'm just gonna hang out at this crossing for now. I think that's fine. We'll see if we can maybe grab. Okay, so they are active. Okay, good. Sure. He stalemated on. What happened here? He stalemated on a level 9 tile. And then he recalled. Okay. Interesting. So who is coming here? 2 minutes 38 seconds. Oh, these are his other armies. Okay, I see. Yeah, let's move our. I guess let's move our Veigar team up as well. Sure. Why not, right? Yeah, the Malachite, I will let it rest a bit. We will definitely make it on time. That's good. Okay. I mean, Malakat, we can put him here. Maybe I can grab one of the tiling armies that he has. We will see. I will show some gameplay as well. Why not? So basically, what you see me doing now. So this move here, I usually never do it. I just wanted to see if they're active. Like the key in this game is before you like march a long time, you need to move up to ruins, towns, castles, high-level tiles, right? That are relatively close and where you can sit safely, essentially, right? Because if you walk like walk a large distance, the enemy can easily bounce you, yeah? So if this guy had like a proper army, he could have taken this tile, he could have taken this tile, and then I'm bounced, right? Because I have no connecting tiles here anymore. And that's kind of like what a lot of the free-to-play players do in this game, right? It's very smart, it's what you should do. And yeah, it just helps you to waste stamina of bigger players, right? So this move I did here, I usually wouldn't do it, I just wanted to see like if we can get some quick PvP now. And we one-shot this tile, very nice. Yeah, we'll reinforce, I guess. Maybe someone will hit at some point. I'm not gonna play Tiling Wars right now. I think I'm okay. What do we have here? Are there any mains here? What do we have here? This is a weaker player. It's really quiet, like I don't see a lot of people. They've been stacking up at this ruin, I guess, but maybe we can grab this back in 25 minutes. Who is here? Tanit, okay. I'll refill my Tyler, why not? Okay, where's this guy? This guy's also at the ruin, okay. Okay, I guess, I mean, I'll go hunt some Tylers, I guess. I can garrison 2 more, nice. Okay, I think all of my armies are being used now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Good. Why does it say idle? Okay. Oh, the Shadowrend is here already, I guess. Alright, cool. Yeah, he's here already. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll try to sneak up on Roasted. This might be a... Oh, this is a siege army with 10 stars. Sure. I might try to hit Roasted with the Malachite team. I mean, why not, right? Priority right now is pushing them out of Kingswood away from our settlements. Okay, good. Sure. The Kingswood. This is here, no? Kingswood. Okay, let's see. Where are these lines coming from? Okay, this is too long. I'm not gonna scroll there. Are they here maybe? Yeah, probably here. Somewhere here, right? Where's the crossing here? God, this map interface is a disaster. Here. Okay, so we have a, this is, I see it. Camo is here. Good. Aha, okay, there are a couple of tiles here as well. I see. Okay, there they are. Okay. Alright, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm already at the other spot, so I shall be here for now, but I will tell Impa to go down later. I guess we just keep flipping some tiles here. I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? Someone is attacking me, very nice. So who do we have here? We have a house guy attacking me. Okay, okay. He's brave. I see, I see. I see you, my guy. 50 seconds. Our reinforces are going to make it. Nice. My Eldra took the tile. Cool. Let's see if my Tyler is ready. Not yet. Okay. My Malachite is chilling now. Yep. Cool. Alright, let's see. In a Kingswood. Sent Bars, they killed Robert Baratheon easy. That's true. Yes, I play with no sound, Atzel. Who the fuck plays with sound? Are you kidding me? That's like the boomers. The 55-year-olds. No, I'm kidding. No, I just don't like to play with sound, honestly. Like, it is what it is. Okay, let's see. How did we do here? Nice. Very good. We got a juicy stalemate. Oh, nice. We basically got the kill here. Beautiful. Nice. Good report. Let's reload, I guess. I play with max sound. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do, Atzel. You filthy Scandinavian. I just have to be careful here. Okay, someone is attacking here as well. Let's see. Who is this? If this is like a big player, I might dip. No, it's not a big. I think this should be fine. Sure. Do these guys... What is happening here? Do they really get stuck with like level 8 and 9 tiles? Isn't that crazy? I thought like at this stage everyone has those buildings like close to decent, no? I think you can take like level 8s and level 9s with 2-star dragons at this point. If you did the building upgrades correctly, but maybe I'm wrong. For the RP, the feeling, you know, yeah, I bet you feel good about it, right? Playing with full sound. Of course you do, Atzel. Of course you do. Okay, my Tyler is here. Nice. So I can actually... I do want this guy to hit though, kind of. I mean, we'll just start flipping tiles, whatever. Who is this? This is... oh, this is the roasted. Yeah, okay. Sure. Actually, I'll go hit roasted. Why not? Let's go. Let's see if he moves. My Malachite is ready to roll. Okay. So this guy, I'm pretty sure this guy will just send all of his armies at me. Which will be fun. What does he have here? A 4-star Thunderstrike. I think I can attack this. Is this one dragon that I have here? No, it's a team. I might attack this, honestly. He's not gonna run away. I know he's not gonna run away. There's no way he runs away, right? From a siege army, come on. No way, bro. But this is what I missed, like this tiling stuff. It's really fun. This wasn't really a big thing in like LLTR 2.0 and onwards, which was a shame. Oh, this is a realish army. Okay, sure. This guy recalled. Are you kidding me? Come on, bruh. Attack! Attack me, you coward! Attack! I think Impa has annoyed them so much that they are like they are trying to bounce and like dodge and all of this stuff. It's funny. But that's alright with me. Okay, Roasted is not moving, so I think I can get a pretty clean full wipe here if I send like half a proper team. I hope so at least. He might, to be honest, this might be a blue dragon and 2 golds. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him, you know? You never know. You indeed never know. If they bounce my tile, that's fine, by the way. That's perfectly okay. Alright, this guy will run away, right? Like he's staring at his screen for 3 minutes waiting for me to make the move. I can already tell this. This guy, so Skatta is here now as well. Yeah, I might hit this with my main actually. How long is the march here with Vega? Yeah, 1 minute, that's good. We can hit this. I'll hit this guy. I'll give Skatta his fight, why not? He's a big boy. Big boy. Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Tyler. And then we will send this guy here. Let's see if my Eldra is... Yeah, he already moved. So, yeah, I mean, sure. That's fine. Do you think he will run away from my siege army? What if I run my siege army into this army here? Do you think he will run away? I don't know. Let's see if he runs. You know what? Let's see if he runs away from my fucking Malachite. Who is here? This is a 1-star. I mean, he will run away, right? Like, is there even like a point to do it? He will run away. I already know it. He's gonna dip big time. Okay, someone is attacking me now. Let's see who it is. It's Skatta, yes. I think Skatta, I will not give Skatta his fight, so I shall move here. Did he leave roasted to dry? No, okay, that's his other army. I don't know what his other army is, to be honest. I do not remember from before Christmas. Okay, we got a nice stalemate, cool. He didn't run away, interesting. Yeah, I mean, he has higher, like 7-star Vega against 6-star Vega is pretty tough, right? So, I'd say this fight is alright. It's like a 50-50. Now though, I do want to send my Malachite here. I hope he cannot reinforce on time. If he moves his other army here, I will dip most likely. At least someone is like online and playing, right? And he recalled, he moved here and then he recalled. That's also interesting. So here he has shield bear. Ah, it was this army, I think. The spear guys, sure. Okay. I think Skatta is actually also an ex LOTR player. I think so, yeah. I could be wrong, but I think he's an. These guys are like from an ex LOTR team, at least like 5 or 6 of them. The others might have just been random pickups. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh. Okay, let's see how we do here. He did send his A team here. Okay, interesting. So this is not his A team, so I'm gonna stay on this tile with my Eldra. And we did get another draw, very nice. Cool. Okay, let's recall. Yeah, this is something you shouldn't do in this game. You have very limited moves on your A team, so if you use it for that, I mean, sure, that's fine. I am A-okay with this. So this should be the shield bearers if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yes, that's the shield bearer team. Okay, cool. Yeah, he just has a little bit too many stars, I think. Yeah. Count as well. Yeah. It's tough. A lot of them switched to the shield bearers as far as I saw. But that's alright. He can have this tile. Okay, let's grab a couple more with our good old and trusted tilers. My Vesper is out of stamina, sadly. So he will be going home. Let's reinforce the Veigar. This guy has spent a lot of money since the start of the season. I don't remember Scatter having like 8-star dragons and shit. 7-star Malachite, that's crazy. Jesus. He's in deep! This team is a bit weaker from him, I think. Yeah. So this might not be his A team actually, it might be this one. The Venator at the 6 stars. Potentially. I'm not too mad about this report actually. We might have gotten some Diamoros madness as well, but unfortunately I cannot check the report. Did he upgrade this? Can you check this here? No, right? 40%? No, you can't, yeah. It's all in the details. Yeah, I cannot open my Sivon report, so I cannot see what happened here exactly, but it doesn't look that bad, honestly. 5k on my Sivon, he got 7k, he got 2 more procs, and my other 2 beat his other 2, so I think this is fine. Alright, let's grab this tile with the Shadowrend. Naughty, naughty. Ah, now someone is attacking me. I knew it. I think I'm not staying on this tile. That's a bit, I'm like a bit too low to do that. But I will recall at the last second, so maybe he dies on the tile. Oh, we got 14 viewers, nice! Hope you all have a wonderful Friday evening. He did not die on the tile. Okay, good that I dipped. Actually, his army doesn't look that strong, but if I was full, I would have taken it, but I wasn't full, so yeah. Okay. Alright, let's hit reinforce here as well, I guess. Maybe we can flip a few more with Malachite. My Vespa is in the ruin, good. Can I take a level 9 tile with these guys? I'm not sure, to be honest. That might be a little bit risky. Should I try it for science? What level are we at? Level 30. We have Thunderstrike, Shadowrend, Shimmer. I think that's not a good move. That cannot be a good move. If this guy draws, I will send my Thunderstrike out there. We have a couple more seconds protection. Yeah. If he doesn't, then that's fine. Okay. So now I will wait until someone attacks me, and then I will recall. Now we will also be staring at our screen. I'm AFK, guys. You can attack. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Shh. This is how you waste the stamina on the main armies, you know. Ah, I'll recall. I do have to go in a while, but basically, like what the lower players can do as well, if you like look at your screen and you have a siege army stationed here or whatever, and you like pretend to be AFK for a couple of minutes, there will be some players who send their main armies on here, and then you recall, right? And that's a good strategy to waste stamina on the main armies of the enemies. So, yeah. I recommend doing it, especially if you're a free-to-play. Alright, let's reinforce the armies. Actually, my Malachite is also still here. Should I send somewhere? Actually, I might recall to base and reconfigure my armies now. I should do that probably. Right? Is this something I should do? Test how the other ranged army works? I let Impala do this. I do have to eat some dinner now, it's quite late already. But this was fun. Skata has a little bit higher dragons than me, so it's tough to fight him head on. But honestly, I mean, I'm not mad about this report. I mean, he has the counter. He has 6-star Venator into 5-star Crimson, 7-star Malachite, 8-star Risarion. I mean, that's a pretty beefy dude. And the main team right now, without improvements, I think it did okay. I'm okay with this. He has an 8-star Sivan, I have a 7-star Sivan, 7-star Vega, 6-star Vega, and the Diamars is his weak link here, but we probably got maddened once or twice in this report. Okay, so I will do the changes to my armies. I will post the reports. Maybe Impala can collect some tomorrow. That would be dope. And we will finish our last few building upgrades here. The archers attack. And yeah, then I will be going into probably warriors defense because Vega is taunting, right? So this is good to do. And then I will do the hunters defense because in my other army the Caraxes will be in the middle, right? So yes, that is the plan. Let's see what will happen over the next few days. We're in a pretty good spot, I think. It's a nice island here. We will do our best to annoy the 4 other teams as much as possible. And yeah, I mean, it's a fun season. Lots of PvP. I think most people are having a good time. I will recall to my base and reconfigure my armies. I want to start collecting some meaningful reports. Keep in mind, I haven't upgraded the shield bearer stuff yet, of course, right? So I will have to do this as well quite soon. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. We got a super 1k pull on the opening. I still cannot believe it. A big game changer. I will, you know what? I will park on the crossing here as I log off, and then I will let Impala take over. I don't have time to reconfigure the armies today. I think I will do it tomorrow, or maybe on Sunday. We will see. My God, it's so laggy. I just want to scroll to the dock. Where is the dock? Where is the dock? What the heck? Where was the dock? It has to be somewhere here. This dock is not secured. Interesting. Ah, here we go. This is where I wanted to park. So we will park our main army here. There we go. These guys will stay where they are. When you change armies, it's probably better to leave your BS archers as well, even though it doesn't give troop buff. Yeah, exactly. That's what Impala do. I wouldn't have taken this fight, but I forgot that. Where was it? This fight with the Vaeldra, I wouldn't have taken it, but I forgot that Impa switched to archers on this army as well, which is the smart thing to do. So it's correct, of course. This is what we did here, right? Because this is a spears army, so I thought, okay, spears into shield bearers is fine, right? But no, we switched to the archers because of exactly this reason, and it makes a lot of sense, yeah. So probably after I reconfigure the armies, I will stick with archers on both, and then we will get the shield bearers upgraded eventually. But I will do the other upgrades, the dragon care upgrades first. I think it's more important. Yeah. And then we will see how these armies work. If they don't work wholly, you are at fault. No, I'm just kidding. that Vega team will be really sick. I'm looking forward to that. I think we can get some really much better reports against Skata as well, even if he has spent more than me. Because 8-star Cyrex with Caraxes and Sivan, that's gonna hit hard, I think. Yes, Impa, you missed it, huh? We got a 1k pull. Yeah, we got a 1k pull, bro. On Cyrex, unbelievable. And I finished up the Risarion as planned, and Malachite will be 5 stars at the end of the season. We just open the daily chest stuff. Yeah. So we have to reconfigure the armies now, but I will do it tomorrow. I will I park my Vega on the crossing here. I left you some energy, you can have some fun. I just tried to get some reports, but the lower guys were running away and the higher guys didn't really want to fight non-counter versus non-counter. So it is what it is. This was actually this fight I got, yeah. This was a good one. 5-5-5. Yeah, I mean I've spent more money than him, so yeah. This is kind of expected, I guess. Yeah, I just got a nice pull, I guess. Yeah, it was a really nice pull. I think Holy is pretty upset. No, yeah, so tomorrow, just before I go to sleep tonight, recall all the armies to the base and I will change the stuff. And we will stick with the double archers. We will just avoid the counters, honestly. Like, if they don't want to fight non-counter versus non-counter, then we also don't do it. Very simple. They can PvE the tiles if they want. That seems fine. I'll put a bunch more. Actually, the Vespers out of stem. I'll reposition a couple more tilers, so we can spam some stuff. And Shadowrun still has a little bit of energy. Okay. Good. Alright, now not really. Okay. Thanks guys for watching the stream. I appreciate it. Like I said, next week we have a bit of a different schedule. Friday will be Dragonfire stream like always. Saturday we will look at another game. We will have two guests, Sylar and Hendron are their gamer tags. They will be with me on the stream. We will have a panel discussion about a different game that Sylar and Hendron have been playing for 10 plus years. It's a mobile game with PC support. I'm not gonna spoil anything else. Yeah, and then over the next couple of weeks, when I have the time, I will also look at some other games and see what is going on there. Someone suggested some War of Nova as well. I will try. I know some people who play this game. I will try to get two guests as well who can introduce it and kind of talk about the positives and the negatives maybe. And there are some other games. Actually, I've had like messages on my Discord from some developers who want me to promote their game, which was very interesting. I have to look into that a bit more as well. It's not an RTS game though, so it's a bit of a different style. But yeah, we will do all of this. We will not only cover the Dragonfire stuff because, like I said, like there's no new content, right? Like what I can only talk about battle reports and the same armies hitting each other for eternity so much. So hopefully there will be some new dragon at some point or something. But yeah, yeah. So thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out, guys. And I hope you all have a nice weekend. And yeah, I'll see you next week, I guess. Good night.
The finish line, and I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days